What's up?
I don't know. What's up with you?
What's up? What's up?
Oh, you just had.
I'm still kind of rocking, because we listened to music before, and I'm still rocking,
Our little routine.
Yeah. Kendrick Lamar, Luther. We jam with him.
I have a routine in the morning. When we get up and we get ready for the show, I like to put on some nice calm music. So we use our Echo because we can't say her name because she'll come on. We use Echo, and I find some nice calming songs.
Yeah.
And then Mick gets up.
Yeah.
And all of his songs, I said, why you want fight songs? Everything is just bamming and moving. I like calm, serene.
Like Kendrick Lamar's TV off. Turn the TV off. No, don't turn it off. Don't turn it off. Don't turn it off. No, don't do it.
So that's our routine. He always comes and ruins my routine
No, I played Luther though.
But you did. But
that's calming.
His music is so different from mine.
It's calming.
Is it?
It's calming.
Well, I hope everybody had a good week last week. We had a good week.
We had a good week.
It was a good week. The weather was good.
The weather was cool.
We had a little rain, but that's not a big deal.
Play some games,
we
yesterday.
Play some games. We'll talk about later, but not on this show.
Check out our playthroughs of Maglev Metro, Mars, and Moon bases maps. Do that. That just came out today.
We did 2 playthroughs.
Yes. I forgot who won. One of them. Oh, no, I remember who won one of them. Me! Yeah.
Did you remember who won the other one? Who won that one?
You did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did.
There you go.
Yeah, whatever.
We're even.
Whatever.
Even.
Whatever.
1v1.
Yeah,
no, not 1v1. 1-2-1.
Yeah, 1-2-1, yes. Yeah.
So anyway, everybody, I hope everybody's having a great day this Sunday. We can't wait to get into this awesome show.
Yes.
But before we get into all that, for those of you who don't know us, I'm Starla.
I'm Mick.
And we are
our Family Plays Game. Boom goes the dynamite.
Grant has to give us a dynamite.
What?
Dynamite
boom.
Sound.
We need a boom.
Yeah, do a boom.
We need a boom.
I agree. We need a boom. And I want to talk about who's first in the chat.
Yes.
This week, Mimi
What's
made it
up?
first. Hey,
From
Mimi.
a girl.
And next in the chat was Ivan Jimenez. Welcome to the show, everybody. Hey, Jamie Wallace. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, what's going on?
Ed McLean in the chat. Hey, Marnie.
Hey.
How are things going? No Drama Games. Welcome to the show. Anna Maria.
What's up?
Welcome to the show. Hey, Roland Reggie. Welcome to
Roland.
the show. And we have someone new.
Ooh, from Poland.
Street Fighter 3 Alpha JJ from Poland.
What's up, Poland?
Thank you so much.
What's up?
We love from Poland. Thank you.
Much love.
Hey, Arwen. Welcome to the show.
On her galactic cruise, and we know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Hope you're having fun with it.
And Blaine is here. Blaine did homework.
Yes, he did.
Blaine did a lot this week.
Blaine was doing too much.
We're going to talk about Blaine later on. He did a lot this week.
He was doing a lot.
So, Blaine, you're a topic this week.
Yeah.
Hey, Starbug042. Welcome to the show. Dean.
Aloha.
Muramoto. I think, Board Game Queens. Welcome to, wait a minute. Welcome to the show. Esther Varney.
Esther, what's going on?
She's got the kids with her. Zach and Nora. Welcome to the show.
Yes.
Matthew.
What's up?
Welcome, everybody. Did I get everybody?
No Drama Games.
Yes. Lori,
what's going on?
Oh, it's so good to see everybody.
Everybody rolling
this
through.
is awesome.
They rolling
All right,
through.
we got stuff to talk about today.
Yes.
We have things to talk about today.
Yes, we do.
Now, the topic of this week's show
is
one of my favorite board game mechanics.
I think it's both of ours.
You think so?
Yeah, I think
this is one of my favorites.
Yes, mine too.
I love worker placement games.
Yes.
I love the satisfaction I get. Taking my little meeples out, sending them out to wherever they need to go.
Yeah.
And getting something in return.
And getting stuff done.
Yes.
Get stuff done. I understand.
Worker placement games.
Yeah, I like that.
So if you're not familiar with worker placement games, you will be after this show. You will be familiar because we've got 20 of them. 20.
Yes.
And it's another one of these situations.
In alphabetical order, as always.
Why do you say that?
Because I don't like all that alphabetical order. So you
want it all willy-nilly.
Yes, I want it like who's the best and who's the least.
We're not ranking. We're just going to talk about.
Because they're all loved equally.
They're in our collection.
All loved equally.
They're in our collection, and we love to play them.
Okay.
And so we just put them in alphabetical order.
Right.
Alphabetical order makes it easier for the viewers.
To
find the games.
Okay.
So if they're looking through the show, somebody comes along, oh, she's on C. That means they already covered A games.
Okay.
So, it just makes it easier.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah, you want to think about the viewers.
Very nice. Okay.
And not just you and your willy-nilly.
I got willy-nilly, y'all. I'm willy-nilly.
I like to have things organized.
Yes, you do.
You're making sure that things are cohesive. Yes. Unlike...
I go willy-nilly.
Totally willy-nilly.
I'm willy-nilly. Yes.
So everybody buckle up, get your coffee.
Okay.
All those things you need, because we're getting ready for a really...
Breaking news! Yes.
I was mid-sentence.
Yes. But see, I told you, I would come out just out of nowhere.
I was mid-sentence.
I would come out like a thief in the night. Just come out.
So here we go.
I would come. Breaking news. Yes, I just come out. I just blowing everything.
I see that.
Boom.
Yes, boom.
Yes, I just come out of nowhere. Yes. All right. Now, first off, family, Starla was featured this month on Canvas Rebel. What a better way to celebrate Women's History Month at the end than by giving props to the woman who helps make history every day for OFPG and Board Game Hobby, Starla. She was on Canvas Rebel. So you should find that on Canvas Rebel, right?
Canvas Rebel.
Yes.
It's an online magazine.
Yes.
And they reached out and featured me, but they also featured somebody else.
Oh yes, they featured Scott Woods from the great poet and writer.
Yes.
Emmy winner.
Yes.
From Columbus, Ohio.
It's a beautiful piece on Scott. So just go to Canvas Rebel. Just look at all their stuff. They like to feature different entrepreneurs and people who are doing things in the world, not just in the board game hobby. Just all aspects of life. They like to feature that, and I just was so honored that they, featured me, and then they featured Scott.
Yes. Now it says also 2 weeks ago. When Simon, remember we talked about Simon? Talking about they going to have a $2 million loss?
Yeah.
They said they got, they own the stock market over there in Asia.
Yeah.
They own the stock market. They publicly traded. Mm-hmm. They said they got delayed their annual results.
Why?
Now, when corporations start saying we got to delay our annual results, something up. So they will miss its stock exchange deadline for publishing its annual financial returns.
It sounds a little sus.
That sounds sus, y'all.
That sounds sus.
Saying, and check out what they said. Why the reason they're doing that? Saying its finance department is currently understaffed.
Well, that could be true.
That could be true. So y'all still gonna get y'all CMON stuff, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully y'all still get it because they still putting it out there, pumping it out, and they still doing Kickstarters, but. Let's just see what's going on with it. Hey, Amanda Panda.
Amanda Panda.
What's
Welcome
up?
to the show, Amanda.
What's up?
Hey, Cody Kirby.
Scott Woods. We just started talking. We were talking about
His ears were burning.
Yes,
his ears were burning.
Yes, it was.
I think we said hi to everybody.
Yeah.
Did we get everybody? Okay, I think we're good.
Yes,
All right.
Yes. Oh, Esther just got House of Fido, which is a worker placement game. So, yes, we know. We actually, when we were at the Gamers Ranch,
a couple of years ago,
we talked to Mr. Vital Lasorda himself. When he had a prototype of that game.
Wait. You got to finish reading Esther's comment. She said, just got House of Fido, which is a worker placement game centered around Portuguese Fido music. Starla, I think you would love the art and theme.
When Mr. Vital Lasorda was showing us the game, and me and Starla and some others were playing it, and he asked, he said, well, how do y'all like it? Guess who didn't like it and had some criticisms?
Not about the art, though. Not about the art. So, Esther, you are so right. The art and theme is beautiful.
But she went at Mr. Lasorda, or whatever his name is.
I didn't like the way the mechanics felt in the game. And yes, it is a worker placement game. I wasn't a fan.
Yes, and he was quite taken aback.
Yeah.
And he went to Starla the next day and asked her, what did she like and didn't like, because he wanted to fix it for her.
Yeah.
So, hopefully some of the fixes in the game was because of her.
I have not played the final version of it. We only played the prototype a couple of years ago. So, Esther, I will take a look at it again because I hope it's better. It was not that much fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Game Shop.
Hey, Game Shop.
Welcome to the show.
Yay. But, I guess hopefully Mr. Lasorda took some changes that Starla suggested and did his thing, and it's better now. Because Starla was very, she was very critical.
Let me tell you about.
She was very critical.
When I learn a game, even if it's a prototype, I need to feel something when I play that game. I want to feel fun. I want some laughter.
You told him that.
I felt like I was working.
Ooh.
It just didn't. I didn't have a connection with the way the mechanics were flowing. It just was one of those games that something's not working right. So I'm hoping that in the final version it is fixed, because I did have a nice long conversation with Vidal. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yes, she did. She had a long conversation.
You're right. It is a worker placement game.
Yes.
So we got to play it. The final version.
Yeah, I think Starla needs to play it to see if it did change. We need to see that. We need to see that. Yeah, we need to see that.
Yes,
all right.
Yes, Marnie, I was honest. I'm honest.
Starla's very honest.
Because you know what?
Starla's very honest with him.
Designers are people too.
Yeah.
And as content creators, I don't want to recommend games to people that I just don't like. And if we do recommend it, I'm going to tell you, hey, I like it, but I like it okay. I'm not really a big fan. Or I'll tell you what I dislike about it. Because that way you can make up your own mind and not just say, oh, well, Starla just loves it and I hate this game. No, Starla going to tell you whether she likes it or not.
Like a lot of times we see some of these designers, and the famous ones like Mr. Lasorda, Lasorda, and we say, oh my God, we get a little starstruck. And if they put out a game, we're like, oh God, it's good. Even though it might not be good, but we have this, this star in the industry sitting there.
Yeah.
Starla, she don't do that.
No,
she don't do that.
There are people just
Starla
like
will come at you.
We spent a whole weekend with this guy,
Starla will come at you.
Adam. So we were all, workshopping games with other people that had new stuff, and then we're looking at new games. There was a time to just tell the truth.
Yeah, and she did. Yeah. She did. So we'll see. We got to see if things changed in that one. All right, so I got another one about another big-time game, Earth.
Yes.
From Inside Up Games. Well, they have Earth Abundance, which is their first, expansion for it, coming out in April. Hopefully, people will start getting their Kickstarters in April of this year.
Yes.
To follow up that, they're coming out with their second expansion, Earth Animal Kingdom. Now you say they already got animals in the game, so what they do with Animal Kingdom? Well, they said this expansion adds 36 animals with unique abilities that activate through leaf use and end-of-round global effects.
Okay.
Animeeples. They're going to have Animeeples, Starla.
I love Animeeples.
Animeeples roam your tableau. Oh, they're going to be roaming your tableau.
Oh, okay.
They're going to have little meeples roaming.
Okay,
they're going to be roaming your tableau.
I'm liking it.
Interacting with flora and terrain as creatures like the pocket gopher and golden eagle bring new depths to Earth. So they're going to have a gopher and a golden eagle.
I'm here for it. I am here for it.
Okay, so they're looking at bringing this to Kickstarter on April 22nd, Earth Day.
Earth Day.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's interesting.
That makes sense.
Okay, so they're going to have Animeeples running around your tableau. That's going to be a lot going on. That's going to be a lot going on. Yes. So we got to see how this is going to go, family. We're going to have to see. Now, here goes something that's kind of, and I want to thank Blaine for this news.
Blaine, this is for you.
Blaine, he's a Rover reporter now. So he said, he brought this out.
Blaine sent us an email with this information.
Now, Alley Cat Games has announced a shift in their business model, which is kind of concerning. Due to increased competition, rising costs, and uncertainty around U.S. tariffs, they will no longer, let me go to the next page here. They will no longer produce retail editions of their Kickstarter-funded games. So if one of their games come out on Kickstarter, you ain't going to get it retail no more. And that's cold.
Yeah,
and I'm scared that other publishers out there will do the same thing. Say, hey, you can only get this game on Kickstarter, or GoFound or whatever, crowdfunding, and you can't get it nowhere else.
See, I think that's
the danger.
I think that's going to be to their detriment because that's a lot of money you're leaving on the table.
Yeah, because I don't want to be doing Kickstarter all the time.
Everybody doesn't want to do Kickstarter.
I don't want to do Kickstarter.
Just want to go pick it up at the game shop or a game shop.
A game shop somewhere.
Hey, Tabletop
Express. What's up, Cody? What's up with you, man? What's up? What's up?
All right, so yeah, I think that's going to be to their detriment, but we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, now I've been going to see Tabletop Express with their top 20 games and stuff, so y'all keep on coming. Y'all keep going. I've been watching y'all from afar. I've been watching. Yeah, but so it's back to, what Alley Cat Games is talking about, talking about not doing retail versions no more. A lot of publishers do that. Yeah. Because just like with Unconscious Mind.
Yes.
You had the big time, they had the big, Kickstarter edition. Then they came out with Lucky Duck and did the retail edition. They might stop doing that.
They just might.
That's scary, y'all. That's scary. Unless, they do like, what Fantasia Games did. They gave it to another publisher to bring it out. So hopefully they might do that.
We will see. Only time will tell. But I think not going to retail is a mistake.
That's right. Well, I want to thank Blaine for the heads up.
Thank you, Blaine.
For that. Thank you, Blaine. So kind of scared with that.
Is that Blaine's homework? Or is that? I think
that wasn't his homework.
He got extra homework.
That was extra credit.
Yeah.
That's extra credit.
Well, so that and also I think with Tabletop, I don't really have a local game store anymore. Unfortunately, that's sad.
Oh my goodness!
But that does affect local game stores where they won't be able to get those retail.
So where
editions.
are you located, Tabletop Express? Because we don't have a local game store. You can always order Spielbound Cafe here in Omaha. You can order from them.
Yeah.
The game shop. Does the game shop do orders? I think they do.
No,
orders.
I don't think so.
I
know Spielbound.
But I know Spielbound does.
Yeah,
I know
Spielbound
they do.
does. Yeah, so that's scary.
That is
think
scary.
That, yeah, scary.
All right,
that's all I got.
All right,
that's all I got.
Okay, wait a minute. Now we gotta have sounds after the
news. That's going out of news. Yeah. Until Grant gives me some sound, I gotta come up with sounds. Until the Grantster give me sounds, I gotta come out.
Even if I did, you would still try to find a way to do that.
Probably so. I go. I'm going out. Just going out.
Oh my goodness! All right, everybody.
Yes.
Let's see.
Our flag only sells Magic the Gathering, etc. Now, no more new games. Yeah.
He has to go 45 minutes.
45 minutes away to the game store now.
Wow.
Okay. See, I don't have to do that. I go right down the street.
Yes.
I go right down the street.
Amanda said you can still buy it directly from Alley Cat Games.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll still do that with their Kickstarter games too.
Yeah.
Hopefully they do that.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll do that.
I think Blaine said.
Marnie said best sound ever. See there? Best sound ever.
Marnie.
There we go.
Don't do that.
There we go.
Do not encourage him.
There we go.
Don't do it.
I said, wait, you used to have a news opener. Yes, we did, Grant. We used to have, Skywood said we used to have a sound opener. We did. What happened to it, Grant?
You happened to it.
What?
I
happened to it?
You and your surprise.
Me?
Surprise attack.
It was me. Starts at surprise
attacks.
I'm doing surprise
Not
attacking.
news sound.
I'm doing surprise attacks.
The poor children get frightened. The animals get frightened.
The poor animals.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. But I love doing it, though. I love it. I love it.
Board Game Queen said, never stop the sound.
Never.
Never. Oh, wonderful.
It will live on to the break of dawn. Yes.
I have nothing more to say.
Yes.
All right, everybody. No sponsors this week,
yes.
But
what?
Next week, we got a brand new sponsor coming.
We got a brand new sponsor.
We are excited. Yes.
It's crazy time with them. It's crazy time. And you'll see what we're talking about. You will see what we're talking about.
So we are going into our list of our top 20 worker placement games.
Yes.
And we do this long list, and I usually pull the games.
Yeah.
Because Mick is usually at work, so I'm going to pull the games. And then he'll come back and talk about the ones he likes and doesn't like. And sometimes we have to have a discussion. So this first one on here, he vetoed, but I brought it back anyway.
Wait, what?
I brought it back.
You vetoed it? I vetoed it. Yeah, I did.
No, not the first one, the second one.
Oh, the second one, I did veto.
I keep forgetting. I got this in alphabetical order.
I did veto
All
the
right,
second one.
so the first one is good.
So you're just bringing back stuff.
Well, we like this first one, but the second one he doesn't. So we'll go into the veto.
So you're just bringing back stuff?
Yeah, I make the final list.
How you going to make the final list?
So I get the final decision.
So what's my input?
I let you have some input.
I just got a little input, y'all.
Because on my first list, I think I had like 25, 26 games, and you cut it down.
Carlu!
And then I brought back stuff that I like.
Oh,
hey, Carlu.
Hey, Matt, what's up?
Hey, Matt Smith.
my drive-by news announcements. You know it. I'm going to drive by it.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Let's start with the first one.
Okay.
Now, this is one we both love.
Yeah, we
this
both
is not
love
one
it.
you vetoed. So
Yeah.
I was a little ahead of the gun.
This is one of our, early heavy hitters,
Yes.
heavy games, yeah.
And
that
we
start out
love
with.
it, and then it frustrates us. And the first one on our
No,
list.
it frustrates you. Because, you messed up one time in it. Pretty bad she messed up. But I'm going to tell you what it is.
Okay. The first one on our list is Agricola.
Yes.
From Lookout Games.
Uwe!
It's a 1 to 5 player game.
Huh?
And it came out in 2007.
Yes.
Now, let me give you a little bit about Agricola. I forgot I have to...
You got to put
I got
your
to put
glasses
glasses so I can see. Okay, because I want to give everybody a little background on the game. So in case you haven't played it, this is what it's about.
Okay.
In Agricola, you're a farmer.
Yes.
In a wooden shack with your spouse and little else.
Yes, you are. You're in that shack.
And on your turn, you get to take only 2 actions.
Yes.
One for you and one for your spouse.
Yes.
Such as plowing the fields, collecting materials, building fences, and so on.
Yeah.
There are numerous choices available. You'll have more and more as each round a new action card is flipped over, offering more possible actions.
Yes.
Now, if you think having kids is going to help you do more, think again.
Think again, y'all.
So first
We got examples.
So first you need to expand your house to make room for whatever you're doing.
Yes.
Like your little rug rats or whatever.
Yes.
And it's all about, it's like agriculture where you're going out, you're farming, you're sending your workers out, you're getting actions back, you're getting things done. And then when you add more people, you got to take care of them.
You got to feed your meeples, y'all. At
problem.
the end of the season, you got to feed. And sometimes that's kind of, because I lost Jimmy that way. And I think not everybody knows about Jimmy.
Oh, Lord.
But Jimmy was my pet pig in one of the games of Agricola. Jimmy was in my house because you can bring an animal inside.
Yeah, if you don't have fences and stuff and everything.
So one season, we had to look at Jimmy. I had to feed my family, and we had to look at Jimmy.
But what I'm trying to understand
I said, kids, don't look, kids. Don't look, kids. Jimmy has to go.
Yeah.
And Jimmy had, don't look, kids.
Okay, but wait a minute. You only named Jimmy.
You what?
But when you play, you get rid of all your animals.
I know.
I don't care if it's
remember
a cow,
Jimmy.
I don't care if it's a sheep. If they have
I don't
to
care
go,
what it is. That
he will
if
get
I
rid
have
of
that oven sitting over there, he getting chopped up. Getting chopped. I'm sorry.
Well, for me,
we gotta have food.
Hey, Ed McLean, welcome to the show.
You already said.
I'm sorry, I said hi to Ed.
Zombie
Okay, sorry.
Agricola is on the way. Yes, I saw that. A zombie Agricola where you gotta it's a post-apocalyptic and you gotta fight off zombies to help your farm.
I'm not a zombie person. I'm gonna leave the zombies.
Come on, Uwe.
Yeah.
Come on, I don't know about all that.
I really and truly,
Uwe.
I really and truly love Agricola.
Yes.
It was one of those games that really makes you think. Sometimes you got to change your strategy when you send your workers out.
Yes.
And, sometimes if you get to the end of the season and you don't have enough food for your people, things happen.
Jimmy, it happened.
Yeah.
Jimmy, it happened.
Things happen,
Yeah,
but I love it. I love the little board where you got the fences.
You was able to feed your people one time.
I thought
you
we
got
were
that
going
beggar
beyond
card. She got a beggar card, y'all, and that's bad.
Yeah, if you get a beggar card,
A beggar card is bad.
Yeah.
And I think I won that game.
Probably.
Because you got that beggar card.
Probably
it hurt
so.
you. Yes.
Probably so.
Yes.
Regardless, I
Yes.
still love Agricola. Amanda said, R.I.P. Jimmy.
Yes.
Marty said, poor Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy had to go. I said, kids, don't look, kids. Don't look.
Blaine said, the legend of Jimmy grows.
The legend.
Yes, Blaine.
Don't look, kids.
No Drama said, sounds like Jimmy was tasty.
He was tasty.
I don't know. I didn't get a chance to try it.
God, Jimmy Pot Pie.
Jimmy Pot Pie.
Oh, we got a Timu. We got Timu Poo. Jimmy Pot Pie. Dang.
Table Talk Express said, oh man, if I name my animals in Agricola, it would only make it harder.
Yes,
I agree.
it makes it hard. Well, see, also, like with Survive, Survive, we name our people. Well, I name my people.
He names his people.
I name my people. I name people. So, yes, I name them. And they come closer to me. I think that's from playing all those RPGs on computer and stuff.
Yeah. He likes to name his animals.
I name my people.
I don't name them.
I name my
I
meeples.
like to care for them, and I don't like to eat them.
Because, Lord, with Stone Age, I be naming them too. I name them too.
All right, everybody. Now, let's see. Oh, we have another comment.
Corley said, I've only played Agricola a couple of times, both online. Unless you count the time my sister-in-law started setting up and trying to learn the game, learn to play, and had to put it away to get supper on the table. You got to play it for real, though. You got to play it on the table.
Play it. Yeah.
Got to play it on the table. Ivan said there are so many worker placement games out there. A lot of good games won't be mentioned here in this list. That is so true.
That is so true. Because we had to narrow down the list from some that we played and just try to get a top 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God. Arwen said Jimmy Pot Pie is cold.
It's cold. It's cold. That's cold.
That's cold. That is cold.
It's cold. That's cold. It's cold.
Let's see.
Oh.
Arwen, I regret hitting send on that.
It was right. It's probably pot pie. He's probably the pot pie. He was.
Marty said I named my people too.
Now, Amanda, you're right. Final Girl is not on this list, but that's a good one though. But that's solo though.
Yeah,
that's solo. Yeah. I play that.
Did we
Solo?
I don't know if we have one.
I don't think we have solo.
Okay, so now here's the one I was talking about earlier. This one was put off the list by me.
Yes,
but
I vetoed
like
that
it.
one. I vetoed that
I
one.
like it.
Yes,
So then I vetoed your veto.
Yes,
and put it back.
Wait a minute. You vetoed my veto and brought it back.
Yeah, see that's the benefit of doing the list. See, I get that extra.
I protest. I protest that veto. But okay, we move on.
We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one on the list is Alpujarras. And this is from Dr. Finn's Games. And it's a 1-to-4 player. It came out in 2023.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you about Alpujarras. During the Great Arab Agricultural Revolution, the farmers of Alpujarra didn't just work the land, they reinvented it. Through clever irrigation and terracing, they turned arid hillsides into thriving farmland, making the most of every drop of water. Now, it's your turn to cultivate success.
Yes. Now the thing about you're not done. I'm sorry.
No, in this turn-based game,
yes,
you'll step into the role of a fruit farmer, strategically growing crops and delivering them to hillside villages. Guide your trusty mule around the action track, sending farmers to work. That's the worker placement part.
Yeah.
Expanding irrigation channels and nurturing your orchards. Harvest wisely, sell your fruit for valuable dinar, and prove that you have what it takes to master the land. Love this game.
Well, it's all right. It's all right.
I fell in love with
the she likes it a lot. It was all right for me because, it's turn order where, the farther you go, you can't go back.
That's right.
And you got to keep going around.
Yeah.
And you can say, okay, I'll just go to the next, next place.
Yeah.
Or I can go like 5 or 6 and you can't go back.
But I like the whole worker placement aspect. I love the little fruit meeples, the little apples and the lemons and all that stuff. I think it's a pretty game to look at.
It's a pretty game.
And the board is really nice. It's beautiful agricultural looking board.
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's a great game, and I don't know why you kicked it off. I thought it was
because it's okay to me.
It's not okay. It's a great game.
The turn order thing. It's tough on me.
But it's. Okay, this is not the turn order mechanic.
What?
This is the worker
I know
placement.
the worker placement is cool, but it gets on my nerves. The game gets on my nerves a little bit, but it's cool. It's a good game.
If you haven't played Alpujarras, look at it. It's a fun game.
Okay.
Dr. Finn did a good job.
They did. Now the next one, what?
Blaine had put a comment earlier saying my top worker placement games are Lords of Waterdeep, West Skullport, Champions of Midgard, Viticulture, Dungeon Pets, Paladins of the West Kingdom, Marquise, Mintworks, Age of Civilization, and Stone Age.
Okay, cool.
All right, Blake.
Those are probably coming up.
Maybe.
We will see,
Maybe. Just like this next one, Champions of Midgard. Yeah, that Gray Fox game.
Oh, no, we got to finish Blaine's comment. He said,
what?
Don Starla, Vito Corleone.
Yes. Now, Champions of Midgard is 2 to 4 players and came out in 2015. Now, for me, Champions of Midgard is not good without the Valhalla expansion.
Yeah.
You got to have that. That should be added in to be playing with Champions of Midgard. Because without it, it's cool.
Yeah.
But with that one, it's really good.
It's a really good worker placement game. Now, this is another game that came into our life at the beginning of our foray.
That's a lot of worker placement.
At the beginning of our foray into this hobby. And I really wasn't a Viking type.
No.
Our Viking's not here today.
No.
I really wasn't a Viking type person, doing Viking stuff in your long boats and all this stuff. No. But I got into this game.
She always said she don't like, fighting games and fighting stuff. In this one, you got to fight stuff. Starla, we were surprised that Starla liked this one.
I got into it.
Like she fighting, monsters and stuff like that, and we were surprised, like, dang, she likes it. Now,
what we didn't tell them about it, let me give you a little bit of background on Champions of Midgard. It is a middleweight Viking-themed worker placement game with a hearty dose of dice rolling mayhem.
Yeah.
As a fearless leader of a Viking clan, you've journeyed to a besieged harbor town where trolls, draugr, and legendary Norse beasts threaten destruction.
Yes.
Your mission to defend the town, crush these monstrous foes, and earn the glory and divine favor.
Yes.
You need to claim victory.
Yes.
So in the game, you're going to strategically place your workers to gather resources, which is my favorite part.
Yeah, that's your favorite part.
Recruit workers, send out to daring expeditions.
Yes, that's my part. I love that.
No, this is your part.
What?
Raiding neighboring villages.
Yeah! Love it!
He likes to raid the villages.
Yes.
You're going to sail across treacherous seas and carve powerful ruins to aid your cause. Your Viking warriors, their dice warriors, will battle fearsome enemies and prove their mettle on the battlefield.
Yes. Love it.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the part I don't like. I don't like it when he wants to come and take stuff.
Yes. Love it. Okay. I love it.
We're missing a comment.
Okay.
Blaine said, I love that the new Champions of Midgard crowdfunding campaign included a solo optimal option. Okay.
Let me tell you, family, I noticed, some of y'all might look at me funny, and it's controversial, but I'm not a fan of the new Champions of Midgard coming out. To me, it's like a money grab because it's too much. It's got all this stuff in there. I'm like, I'm good with what we got.
Yes, it's a simple
I'm good with what we got.
Yeah.
But, with ships and all.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting a little funny now. We're getting a little funny with all these these crazy Kickstarters and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't need all that.
Yeah.
I don't need all the ships that look like real ships. I don't need all that,
I probably like that. I haven't seen that one.
Oh, you got to look at it. It's crazy, Starla.
I love all the
It is crazy.
The minis. Are they painted?
Yeah, they painted. No, I don't think they're painted. I think they're like plastic or something.
Yeah, I like them when they're painted and all
pretty.
Yeah,
but then, then they're saying that you won't be able to get it. This is it. Okay, we got to go pull it up.
Showing it up.
It's showing it. Go up.
Where is it?
Is it? Go up, Grant.
There's
go
no
up.
up.
No, down. Excuse me, down. Down. Go down.
Okay. Oh, let's see. Oh, there's the art.
See? And they got real ships down there.
I love it.
Real ships. Go down, Grant. Let your mother see the ships.
Oh my.
See, look.
Oh, see. Okay, they're not painted, but that's okay. They look.
You like that?
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, I kinda do.
Man,
I kind of like it.
And then they got all the, real wood.
I love that. I'm really tactile. I love to touch stuff and look at that. Look at the helmets.
Look at the helmets.
Come on, how can you not like that?
That's a lot though.
But I like it.
Do you really need all that?
You may not need it, but do you want it?
Look at that. Then you get actual Viking.
Yeah, I like it.
So you like the Simon treatment? You like the Simon treatment?
I like it.
Because that's what it is, Simon treatment.
That's all I'm going to say. I like it.
You like it?
Yes. So I'm with you, Blaine. I'm with you.
Here we
go. Man, I'm good with what we got.
I'm good with what we got, So Starla like it, though.
Corley says Starla is a Viking, not a co-op.
Go down. Oh. It says, let's see, what games have I missed? Chat, a lot. Well, no, not just 2, just 3. What is that, 3? Just 3.
Yeah, we're not that far into the list. All right, let's move on to the list. Okay, what do we got now?
I said, Mickey, you have to make your own list of secret with all your choices in there and your veto place, and then switch it at the last month. No, I'm not doing that. Last month of the show without Starla knowing. No, we ain't doing that. I like living, Ivan. I like living.
Yes.
No, I'm not doing all that.
But see, it's all exciting because I get the original list. I let him do his part to narrow down and change things out.
Yeah.
And then I give him the final list. And there you go. I think it works.
Yeah, Tabletop Express said, I sometimes forget how good this one is since I end up playing Raiders of the North Sea with both expansions. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Raiders of the North Sea is cool. and Garfield Games has got some good worker placement games in it. But I think Midgard, Champions of Midgard. Hey man, that's a real fun one. There's so much good stuff you can do.
It's a good game.
I mean, sending out your Vikings on expeditions to fight all these crazy monsters and then you have those really cool, expansions thrown in where once you lost your Vikings, they gone. In Valhalla, you can put them, away in Valhalla, go to heaven in that thing, heaven, and, you get something back. So I like that. It's really fun.
It's a good game. And, the sad part is we haven't played it in so long.
Yeah, we haven't played it in a long time.
And it is a really solid game. I don't know. We got to get to these old games on
we got to get back to it.
All right, next one.
Next one.
We had some comments here. Let's see. Where are we? Oh,
hey, what's
Dave.
up, Dave? What's
Welcome
going on?
to the show. Hey, Joseph.
Joseph, what's going on with you?
Welcome to the show. Oh, my goodness.
I said, do they have an upgrade kit for
Tabletop
those
Express.
who? I don't think so. I don't know. I need to look at the Kickstarter a little bit better. I know. Joseph, if Star likes it, you know what to do, Mick. I don't know about that. I don't know.
Reggie wanted us to catch him up. All right, Reggie, we're at the beginning of the list, so we're going to catch you up. Hey, Red Lover.
Reggie said, I still haven't played a single Shem Phillips game. Whoa, you got to, come on, North Sea, you got to play North Sea at least. You got to play, and then the Kingdoms series.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Kingdoms. You got to play the Kingdoms, too. You got to play those, man.
All right, so, Reggie, we're going to catch you up. You've only missed Agricola, Alpujarras, and Champions of Midgard, because we're on number 4.
Yeah.
And number 4 is Creature Comforts from KTBG.
Yes.
It's a 1 to 5 player game. It came out in 2022. Love. That's all I can say is love.
We love that one.
I love the creatures. I love the whole world. I love the theme. But let me tell you a little bit about the game. Okay, in this cozy game of woodland survival, you'll spend spring, summer, and fall foraging the forest for supplies.
Yes.
Because when winter arrives, it's all about hibernating in style.
Winter coming, y'all.
So each round, you'll send your family members out to gather goods, hoping to snag the best resources for crafting the coziest den.
Yes.
But beware, the forest is unpredictable.
Yeah.
If your foragers come up short, they won't sulk, but they'll learn from their mistakes and come back even savvier next time. When the snow finally blankets the world outside, the family with the most inviting, well-stocked dens wins because comfort is king.
Joseph, you said Creature Comforts still your show for opportunity, man. Get it off.
Get it off.
Get it off.
I'm going to tell you, Tabletop Express says, I like how approachable yet strategic KTBG Games designs are. Let me tell you about this. I absolutely, Matthew Rose says, is it glamping?
It's glamping, yes.
Let me tell you about this game. I absolutely love this little game. It is so cute.
Yeah.
So you also have dice workers you got to send out.
Yes.
And you also have your little meeple workers.
Yeah, so it's a kind of a double worker placement
thing.
Two
different types of workers.
Two different types. Yeah.
And I love my little raccoons. They're so cute. They got the little paws so they can get lots of stuff. And so I love going for
those little kooky raccoons.
They are so cute. That's the character I want to play. I always want to
play the bunnies. I play the rabbits. The Bunny Mafia, baby. Bunny Mafia. I'm doing Bunny Mafia forever, y'all. Bunny Mafia forever.
But in Creature Comforts,
that's how we do it. We come up Bunny Mafia.
I love when I can go and get my stuff that I like. So, I like making sure I have a blanket in my den, and then maybe a rocking chair, and I getting all the little food to make sure we're okay.
Yeah.
I love that. Mick always goes for the board games.
We go for the board games. We go for a little food.
The artwork is just so inviting. It's colorful. It's cute. It's beautiful to look at when it's on the board. KTBG knocked it out the park with this one, and I love, love, love. This is a great worker placement game.
Oren said, she said that, Roberta Taylor, the designer, is an awesome gem of a human.
Absolutely.
Wow. Absolute gem of a human. We haven't met her yet.
No.
We hope to meet her one of these days, and but she makes some good games, though. She makes some good games.
Well, we haven't met Helena yet.
We haven't met Helena.
From KTBG.
Well, we actually saw her on FaceTime.
We've had a Zoom call with her, so
we
have talked to her.
We had a couple of Zoom calls.
But face-to-face, in person, no.
We got to meet her.
Awesome.
Yes, we got to meet her, too.
Coralu said, yellow rabbits, although the color always reminds me of the rabbit from Winnie the Pooh.
Don't mention Winnie the Pooh. We got a Timu Pooh running around somewhere. We got a Timu Pooh running around.
I totally agree.
We do.
Amanda said Roberta is very nice. And
yes.
then Tabletop Express says
Helena's
awesome. Yes, she is. Yes.
Helena's awesome.
She's so sweet.
Yes.
All right, so the next one on our list.
Yes.
You want to do that one?
You keep going.
Okay, I got it. Okay, the next one is...
Since I got vetoed so much.
I didn't veto this one.
Oh, you didn't? No, you didn't. Thank God you didn't veto that one.
All right, the next one on our list is Dune Imperium.
Yes.
From Dire Wolf Games. It's a 1 to 4 player game. It came out in 2020. Now, in Dune the Imperium, it's a worker placement. Excuse me. It is a game that uses deck building.
Yes.
And add hidden information angle to traditional worker placement.
Yes.
So it's
deck building.
It's deck building, but it's also had the worker placement element to it.
Yes. Yes. So it's kind of. I think we forgot Clank.
Oh, no. Well, Clank's not on here. That's a different one. I put Clank's on another list.
Okay, yeah, but list. Clank does do the same thing, kind of, sort of, yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, kind of, sort of, yeah.
You're
they
right.
have a little worker placement in there, yeah.
Okay, so in this game, you start with a unique leader card as well as a deck identical to those of your opponent. Each card allows you to send your agents to certain spaces on the game board.
Yeah.
So how your deck evolves affects your strategy.
Yes.
You might become more powerful militarily, able to deploy more troops than your opponents, or you might acquire cards that give you an edge with the 4 political factions represented in the game. The Emperor, the Space Guild, the Bene Gesserit, and Freeman. I think that's right.
Yes, you're kind of close. You're kind of close. The Bene Gesserit. See, she don't know the world. I know the world.
Yeah,
because I read the books and stuff, and love the Dune universe. I love it. So I love it.
The last thing I want to say.
Hey Chip, what's going on? Chip says hello.
Chip, welcome to the show.
Dune Imperium is great. Yes, it is. Glad Starlin didn't veto it. Yes, I am. Because I think what you can see, we got the big box somewhere around here. Where's the big box? It's somewhere around here. Got the big box.
But there's one more thing I want to say about the game. Your ultimate goal is to defeat your rivals in combat.
Yes.
Shrewdly navigating the political factions and acquiring precious cards. Yes. Because the spice must flow.
The spice must flow. Even though I didn't like the second round of Doom movie.
Oh yeah,
I wasn't a fan.
I watched the first one with you guys.
The first one was cool.
I have not seen.
The first one was the worst.
The first one, I liked the first one. The second one
was way better.
I like the sidecar though.
The first one had nothing happening, and the second one had everything happening.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Falling asleep, I guess.
No, it was all right. It was all right. I love the sidecar.
Okay, I don't know.
The sidecar. Those are the soldiers that was floating and they were doing that chant. They were doing the chant. Oh, you didn't part?
No, I didn't see part 2.
You didn't?
No,
but in part 1, they went to the sidecar planet and they were doing that. I
had enough of the sandworms. I was done.
You didn't like the sandworms? That's the whole thing.
How do you like a sandworm? How do you like?
But it's a religious thing with the sandworms, with the Freeman. With Dune and the spice.
The sandworm eats people.
Well, I mean,
and everything else.
Well, it's kind of
okay. And now Grant wants to show the sandworm.
The sandworm.
I don't like the sandworms. Thank you, Grant, for showing us the images.
What's wrong with the sandworm?
And showing that the sandworm is hideous. No, it's hideous.
It's part of it's the vital part of the world. And you don't even want to know what happens later on in the books. What happens to the sandworm? You don't know. You don't even want to know. But But I like it.
And you too.
But
Amanda,
you like the game, though.
I love the game.
You love the game.
And Amanda says sandworms are the best. No.
Yes.
No, they're hideous.
They're the best. They are. All
right, let's move on to the next one.
Sandworms, baby.
All right. Matthew Ross.
Blame the sandworms for Jimmy Pot Pie. No. Sandworms will eat us all.
Matthew said,
Timu Poo from the Flux is like crazy cousin who hasn't contacted you in over 5 years, is asking for money all of a sudden. What happened to you and your friends? Why do you look evil? That is true. That's true. We're going to talk about that later, though. We'll talk about that again. Hey Shane, what's
welcome
going on?
to the show. You're not too late.
You're not too late. You're good.
Yeah, we're still at the beginning of the list. We haven't got halfway yet because we can't stop talking about
We're talking about all the type of stuff.
All right. So the next one.
Yes.
Endless Winters Paleo Americans.
Yes.
From Fantasia Games.
Yeah, that's a good one.
1 to 4 players. Came out in 2022.
Yes.
Now let me tell you about this one. You're going to step back to North America circa 10,000 BC.
Yes, we're going way back.
where the survival is just the beginning. In this game, you'll lead your tribe across endless winter Paleo-Americans.
Yes.
In this game, you'll lead your tribe across generations, evolving from nomadic hunter-gatherers into a thriving society. Migrate across untamed lands, hunt mighty megafauna, establish cultural traditions, and leave your mark with towering megaliths. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Endless Winter blends Euro-style blends Euro-style strategy with worker placement and deck building, creating a rich, interconnected gameplay experience.
Now back to Dune Imperium 1 second. Reggie said that Dune Imperium Uprising, that is a good one. Now I've played it, it's cool. You know, I don't think they needed a 2.0 map, but I think they're gonna do that just like they did with Clank.
Oh,
they're gonna do that Clank effect with Doom Imperium. Yeah, they're gonna do the Clank effect.
I like Doom.
You know, because that's Dire Wolf Games. They're gonna do that. And then Reggie said he's obsessed with it right now.
Okay,
that's cool.
Doom Imperium Uprising.
And then Esther agrees with Starla that the sandworms are hideous.
No, she said Nora agrees with Starla.
Yeah, Nora. Oh. Come on, Nora.
That's right, Nora. They are hideous.
Oh, Nora don't like the sandworms.
No one wants to see sandworms.
Yeah, no, we don't want to see them come up to you now. We don't.
What about the popcorn bucket?
The popcorn bucket was ridiculous. I did not even want that. No.
I don't know why people wanted it.
And see, me and Grant, that's right. Me and Grant saw the second one because we went to that theater that had the 3 sides.
Yeah, and I didn't go.
We went to a movie that had 3 sides, one in the middle of the 2. That was crazy, y'all. It was just all over the place. We were in Dune at that point. We were in Dune. We were there. So it was
sometimes
cool.
I love for them to just go by themselves.
Yeah, especially something like that, you know, because I don't think Star would like all that.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Amanda Panda said, speaking of worker placement and deck building, I wonder if Lost Ruins of Arnak will be on the list. Who knows?
Who knows?
Don't know.
Who knows? Who knows?
We'll see.
All right. It says, I prefer the Deadpool bucket. Nah. Terracotta Express. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know.
All right, the next one on our list.
What's that?
Everdale. From Starling Games.
Yes.
It's a 1-to-4 player. It came out in 2018. Now, Everdale is a game of dynamic tableau building and worker placement. So on your turn, you can place a worker, you can play a card, or you can prepare for the next season. Mm-hmm. So this game is another one of those that is just so cute.
Yes.
Cute little animals, animeeples are there. You're going to build your little tableau. And to me, I feel like it's like my little town or my little city. And I try to make sure I have all the things that I need when I'm doing Everdale. But what really got me with Everdale was the tree. Table presence.
Yeah, the tree.
When you build the Ever tree.
Yes.
And you put that on the table, I mean, I don't care where you're playing it. Somebody's going to stop and go, what is that?
Now, what disappointed me is some of the expansions, you got to take the tree down. And, some of them you got to take it out. I don't like that.
Okay, so I don't know about that.
Yeah. Well, see, family, we have the coffin box. Yeah. The huge. Starla was mad at me because I got the all in. And I got everything. And that huge box. It's humongous. And it took me a few hours to put everything in the box. And so now it's sitting up there. I see it from here. There's a bunch in that box. And we got the big box. It can hold a small human in that box. So, yes. Yeah. So, yeah.
Mimi said, and yet again, yes, love Everdale.
Yes. I think they got some more stuff coming up for Everdale
probably
soon.
So.
Yeah,
we got quite a few expansions in
Yes, there's quite a few.
Matthew says, I need to get Everdale. I feel like a fake gamer for not having it.
Yeah, you got to get Everdale.
No, you're not a fake gamer.
No, you're not a fake gamer,
Matthew,
but you should have it.
Everything.
Yeah, you can try to have everything.
Let me say that again for the people in the back. You can't have everything.
Well, you can try. You can try. Well, hey, I did step back from the, from with Champions of Midgard, new one, the 10th anniversary or whatever. I did step back a little bit on that.
Did you?
I'm trying. I'm trying.
It doesn't feel like he's trying.
I'm trying, but even though you did say that you like it, though.
I do like it, but
you did say
you have to go out and get it.
You did say it, though. I'm just saying.
Let's move on. We're talking.
You did say that you like it, though.
Subject.
You did say.
Yeah.
I remember that. I can roll back tape. You did say that you like it.
Ed McLean said Far Shore is a nice version of Everdale.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Arwen said it's a ginormous box, and then Arwen says it's probably the only box Charlie can fit in. Okay, yes. Who's Charlie?
That's the dog. Her dog.
Oh, the dog.
That's her dog.
You don't watch the stream.
You don't watch the stream.
I mean, you're watching the stream, and I'm usually doing something else.
And plus, she always put out the dog.
Okay, I'm sorry, Arwen.
Yeah. Don't be talking about Charlie like that.
Who's Charlie?
No, who's Charlie? Charlie cute, too. Yeah. Charlie cute. He cute.
I'm usually doing something else.
Charlie, he's cute. He is cute. Yeah.
So anyway, so that's that game. And yes, it's a ginormous box. I have to agree.
Yeah, it says, RFP games, I do love... I don't. Oh, you don't love Pearlbrook, but I always play with Spinecrest. Okay.
Spinecrest. Yeah, Spinecrest, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so the next one. Oh, we got one more comment.
Let's see, Far Shore, Carol said, Far Shore is my travel version of Everdale because I have the big box Everdale, which doesn't leave home very often. Yeah. It can't. It's too big. It is too big. Yeah. It is gigantic.
Yes.
Yes.
Ginormous, as always.
Yes, it is. It is. It is.
Cora say not every game is for everyone either. As I can tell, when more than 6% of games on DT's top 100 don't even interest me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, that's 100.
There are too many games coming out. Right. You can't. Let me say that again. You can't have everything.
Yes.
Hey, Reading Rabbit, welcome to the show.
What's up? Oh, Aaron said his ears picked up. He must be nearby.
Picked up, Charlie.
Charlie, you cute.
Hey, Charlie.
You cute.
All right, so the next one on our list is Flamecraft from Cardboard Alchemy. It's a 1-to-5 player. It came out in 2022. So let me tell you a little bit about Flamecraft. Now, everybody on this chat, I'm quite sure knows Flamecraft.
Everybody knows Flamecraft.
Was hot.
Everybody.
But for people,
everybody.
But for people who are going to look at the show later, which thousands do later, let's tell you about Flamecraft. As a flame keeper, you're the ultimate matchmaker of magic and commerce, gathering items, placing dragons, and cute dragons, and casting enhancements to turn the town's shop into bustling, dragon-approved businesses.
Yes, little bitty dragon.
Each dragon has a specialty. You've got your bread dragon, your meat dragon, iron dragon, crystal dragon, plant dragons, or potion dragons.
That's a lot of dragons.
A lot of dragons.
A lot of dragons.
So you're going to visit shops to collect goods and earn favors from the dragons inside. Yes. Then you use the gathered items to enchant a shop, boost its prestige, and the winning admiration of all the dragons within. Mm-hmm. And if you're lucky enough to attract a fancy dragon.
Ooh, a fancy dragon, y'all.
If you're lucky, that's the ticket to even greater renown. That is Flamecraft in a nutshell. Yes. And it's sold because those dragons are just darn cute.
Here we go with the cuteness. Here we go with the cuteness. It was cool.
They're darn cute.
It was cool. It was cool. It was cool.
It's just that simple.
And we got the special fancy dragon too.
Yes, we got that one.
Yeah. And the components are really cool.
Yes.
And it's a good family game, good family weight game.
It is.
To learn about worker placement.
Yes.
And set collection and all of that.
I totally agree.
It is a very cool little family game. I
totally agree.
Yeah, and it's cool. And it's strategic too.
I'm laughing.
It's strategic. What you laughing at?
I got laugh. Reggie says, shout out to my fave dragon, Brisket.
Brisket. Yeah, that is Brisket.
Yeah, that's what they
Brisket. Yeah. Now, they actually named the dragon.
Yes, they did.
Yeah. Matthew said, I would hate to have a dragon unapproved shop. I might have to call the insurance company.
Yeah, you probably will if you have fire insurance.
Yeah, but the little bitty ones,
in this town, you may not get
dragons
fire
can't
insurance.
do nothing. They can't do nothing.
In this town, you may not get it.
Yeah, in this town, you might not have no fire insurance.
Tabletop Express had to go. They said they'll finish watching later.
All right, take it easy now.
Thanks for dropping by. All right, so Flamecraft was so cute. I think my only drawback to Flamecraft was the little mat.
Oh, the little
because it was cloth.
Yeah.
And I really wish it had been like neoprene or something.
Yeah, because it does roll up sometimes.
It rolls up a little bit.
It rolls up.
I wish they had invested in the neoprene.
Yeah.
Or even a board. I mean, I know that
I thought it was neoprene.
No, I thought it was cloth.
No, it is cloth.
No, it's a neoprene.
It's a neoprene. Yes, neoprene.
No, the first one.
We had the prototype.
That's right.
And then we got the regular. Yes.
See, my mind's going back to prototype.
Yeah. Don't go to prototype.
Don't go to prototype.
Go to the regular. Yes.
Reggie said, can't have everything, but I will sure try.
Yes.
No, don't say yes to that.
Yes.
No, Reggie.
Yes. Yeah, more Flamecraft coming soon. That's right.
Sure.
That's the duo. You remember that? The two players coming. Yeah, the two players coming.
Yeah, you need to capitalize.
I don't know about the 2-player, though. I don't know about the duo.
Why?
I don't know.
I think it may be good.
Not everything needs a 2-player. not everything
there are a lot of couples
needs a 2-player.
who like to go head to head. You know, there are couples like that. I don't know of any that like to go head to head.
But a duo of Flamecraft, because it's the way I see it, it's not really like the game Flamecraft.
It's a little different.
It's a little different. But I mean, just slapping on your name, I'm
not gonna talk
2-player
about it
game.
I see it.
Okay, all right.
I'm not gonna talk about
we'll
it.
Talk about it. We'll talk about it.
But
yeah,
2-player games. Great.
Oh, they also gonna have expansions. Yeah, so that's a cool thing.
They're
that's
great.
cool.
I like 2 players.
Yeah, that's cool. You like 2 players? Yeah, I do like 2
well,
players.
What I don't like are games that play 4 or 5, and then when you do it as a 2-player, you have to have
you gotta do the AI. You have AI.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Throw in something, an extra, character. Yeah, I don't like that.
So I don't like that. So 2 players are great. All right, so the next one on our list.
Yes.
This is Mick approved. I'm on the fence with
what
this
is that?
one.
What is that?
I'm on the fence with this one.
Oh, okay.
But this is a
No. I put that in there because it is worker placement 101.
I know it's worker placement,
Yeah.
but anyway, this is his.
Okay.
Harvest from Keymaster.
Yes.
It's a 1 to 4 player game, and it came out in 2024.
Yes.
Now, in Harvest, you take on the role of a farmer, each with its own unique penchant for working the land.
Yes.
Which game is this?
Harvest. And choose a farmhouse with its own special round-to-round benefit. Each round, you'll draft sunrise cards that gives you a one-time income and determined order for the round. Following that turn order, you move your wheelbarrows around the town to gather resources that you use to manage your fields.
Yes.
You're going to plant some seeds. You're going to tend the land.
Yes.
You're going to harvest crops to make money and score points.
Uh-huh.
Clear the land to expand your farm or construct buildings that make your land more efficient and give you in-game bonuses. By the end of the harvest season, the farmer with the most points win.
Yes.
Now, we've talked about Harvest, and the new version of Harvest, which I'm sure Grant is showing right now, is not my fave.
I was showing the OG.
I like
we like the OG. We like the OG.
Yes.
The new Harvest is pretty and all, and a bigger box.
It's got quality components.
Yeah.
It is colorful. It is nice.
But it
don't
feel right.
The soul of Harvest, the original, I feel was sucked out of it.
Yeah, I feel that too.
I just don't feel it.
I don't feel the soul.
I love the other Harvest, even though the first Harvest, the original, it's not the same quality.
Yeah.
But the characters in the original are quirky.
And then how it connected to the rest of that universe and other games.
And I just loved it. I'm not a fan of this.
Rest in peace, TMG. Rest in peace.
Yeah,
that's all I got to say.
They did a great job with that game, and it didn't get enough love.
Yes,
it did not.
Yes.
It did not.
Yes, and they did a good job with that. Different games that had that world in there.
Yeah.
And then how they connected together. Then Keymaster got it and kind of just.
They took the flavor away.
They took the flavor out.
We got a ton of farmer games.
Yeah,
I mean, they could have done something else.
And then the animal people.
Yeah, the animal people.
We got enough animal people games. We got enough animal people games. They didn't have to make that one too.
Totally agree.
They could have kept the flavor.
Yeah, but if someone hasn't played the original Harvest, you're not going to notice what we're talking about. But if you played the original, I really believe you're going to see that it's just not.
It had good. Fun. The old one had good seasoning. It had some seasoning. They took out the seasoning, y'all.
And Matthew Rose says, "I like the art of the original." We did too.
Yeah,
we liked it because they were alien-looking people. I loved it. It was great. Cora Lou, Harvest is fun. I can't wait to try it with my sister-in-law, the one I started Agricola with. She grew up on a farm and is attracted to the theme. Okay. Harvest, she may like it. She probably will.
Yeah, Harvest
Overall,
is fun.
it's a good game.
Yeah.
It's worker placement.
It is good.
But again, I like the original. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let's see.
This is an OG, y'all.
We are finally halfway.
OG.
Now, the next one on our list is Lords of Waterdeep.
That's an OG.
It is Wizards of the Coast. That's who published it. 2 to 5 player game. It came out in 2016. Now, I'll give you a little background on this.
Yes.
Okay, you're going to step into the shadows as one of the masked Lords of Waterdeep, the secret ruler of the great city. Through your network of agents, you'll recruit adventurers to complete quests in your name, earn rewards, and tighten your grip on power.
Mm-hmm.
So throughout the game, you'll amass points and resources by completing quests, constructing buildings, and outmaneuvering your opponents. After 8 rounds of cunning and conquest, the Lord with the most points claims victory and secures dominance over Waterdeep. Love.
Yeah, I love it too. But I love that you actually be trying to take down your opponents. Literally. I love that.
Now, when we got
literally, you in combat, y'all.
Now, when we got Lords of Waterdeep, I'm not a D&D person.
See, and this is the only D&D game that Starla will get anywhere close to. When you say D&D, Starla looks at you crazy, especially the role playing, because Starla don't do role playing at all. She don't do no role playing. But the only D&D she gets close to is this.
Hi, Mrs. Coaster. Welcome to the show.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, let me tell you, I'm not a D&D person.
No.
And when
we did at least see the movie, though.
We did. And the movie was great. The Dungeons and Dragon movie was great.
Yeah.
But when we got Lords of Waterdeep, that was years ago, I fell in love with it because Mick went and blinged it out. He went and got the character.
Yeah, the D&D meeples.
Yeah, the little meeples and stuff. And I absolutely love this game.
Because they were cubes originally.
They were cubes, and we got rid of the cubes.
And swapped them out to make them look like the classics.
Yeah,
eBay. We did eBay.
and so
that was Etsy.
No, it's Etsy. I'm sorry, not eBay. Etsy. Yes, Etsy. Wrong one. But when we got the game, and I was like, okay, I didn't even realize it was Dungeons and Dragons. I just like. You didn't realize?
No, when we first got Lords of Waterdeep, I was just on Lords of Waterdeep. I didn't
You
realize.
didn't know that was D&D?
In the beginning, no.
Okay.
In the beginning, no.
Okay.
You know I'm not a D&D
No,
person.
you're not. No, at
but
all.
But the game itself, it is the classic worker placement. You get your workers and you put them out there and you get the stuff you need.
Yes.
And then you get opponents in the game that will try to take the stuff you need by blocking you out of spots.
Yes.
And then they want to give you mandatory quests, which I cannot stand.
Oh, I love it.
And that's how the game goes.
Yes.
So we really have a battle with Lords of Waterdeep.
Oh, it's a beautiful combat time. It's beautiful.
You know, there are particular quests you want.
Yes.
You know, either was it Arcane and all the different quest names. What's the different ones?
I mean, that's the spirit of D&D. You know, the back dealing, the backstabbing,
the secret lore you gotta satisfy.
the secret stuff you do, and all the lore that comes with it. That is D&D. That is it.
Well, I love it. I love the Skullport expansion.
Skullport expansion is a necessary.
Yes.
That's necessary. Even with the little sorry, mean skulls that will just destroy your whole life.
And Grant loves the Skullport expansion.
Yes.
No, I just don't interact with it at all.
He don't even touch the skulls.
Well, you're going to get some skulls.
You're going to get some skulls.
You can touch it or not. Somehow,
somebody going to give you some skulls.
No, I've gone corruptionless.
Huh?
I've gone corruptionless.
I don't think so.
And still won.
You get corrupted a lot.
He probably got it, but he gets rid of them.
Yeah, you got to get rid of them.
You got to get rid of them. Matthew said, has Starla played Talisman? No, I have, but she hasn't. No. The D&D movie, Board Game Queen said the D&D movie was awesome. Want a sequel? Yes.
Yeah,
I don't know why they tripping.
Yeah,
I don't know why they tripping and not giving a sequel.
They did a great job with telling the story.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
I don't know why they not giving a sequel.
They made. We don't know.
We don't know. That's true. It made money.
Blaine said Lords of Waterdeep with the Skullport expansion is my jam.
Yes.
Thank goodness for adding D&D.
Yes, you gotta have the Skullport expansion. That's a need.
Mrs. Coaster, same Starla. I knew it had a D&D banner on the box, but it was a worker placement and order fulfillment that drew me in.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm just looking at the worker placement aspect of it. I wasn't really thinking about D&D.
She didn't think about that at all.
And so we were playing, and he was like, "Don't you know this is Dungeons and Dragons?" I'm like, Dungeons and Dragons, whatever.
Well, see, I played that in high school and middle school. I did D&D.
Yeah, I did not.
So I knew that. That's why I loved it.
This game is worker placement. It is quintessential. Love it.
Yeah.
All right, somebody asked about this next one on our list. Lost Ruins of Arnak from CGE. 1 to 4 players. Came out in 2020. So background on this game, it combines deck building and worker placement, which we had a lot of these that do that, in a game of exploration, resource management, and discovery. In addition to a traditional deck builder game, the cards can be used to place workers, and new worker actions become available as players explore the island.
Yes.
Some of these actions require resources instead of workers, so building a solid resource base, is essential. So, with a variety of worker actions, artifacts, and equipment cards, and setup for each game will be unique, which encourages players to explore new strategies and meet the challenge. Love this game.
Let me say, I love it, but it's a but. You don't have enough workers, and I've always told you that. I've told you that it's not enough workers. And then when it came with the expansion, where that one character you can't get some more. Worker placement meeples. I do like that, but from the base, you don't have enough. And I was able to talk to the designers themselves at World Series of Board Gaming, where they showed off the new map that I was able to play. I think, who was that? Amanda Panda was with me.
Amanda was with us.
Amanda was with me. Amanda, you was with me, and we played that. Yeah. And I think, Amanda, I scared the designers a little bit. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to scare them.
Yeah, I think so.
I did apologize that I didn't want to scare them.
Yeah.
But I'm excited about the new big box and the new map coming out and so much. But it is a very tight game, Miss Costa. It is a tight game.
It is.
You only got two worker placement meeples that you can use, and that gets on my nerves. You only got 2.
Yeah, they make you work for it.
I try my best.
You gotta work for it.
I try my best.
You gotta
and then you go up
strategy.
that, but see, you go up that track.
That's
the track, the temple track.
Yes.
And I can't
That's
stop
the way to
you.
do it. That's the
I
way to
cannot
do it.
stop you on that
Go
temple
straight
track.
for the track.
God cannot stop you. You just go so fast. You go so fast on it, but it's a good game. I do love it.
Oh, wait a minute, Board Game Queens.
Boy, pause.
We got another one. Okay.
Because he mentioned.
Reggie said the D&D movie had our boy.
Is it Renee?
Renee.
Is it Renee or Regé?
Regé Jean
I think it's
Page.
Renee Jean Page. Okay, and then someone else go down for me. Said Board Game Queen says I think it's Renee, but maybe it's Regé.
It's Regé.
Regé Jean Page is right up there with Idris.
I didn't have all that for him.
Now he is easy on the eyes.
What?
He's very easy on the eyes.
I ain't worried about that.
Idris has that ruggedness.
I ain't worried about all that.
See,
what? Excuse me, what? He got what?
Yeah.
He got what? Idris got what?
Regé Jean Page. He's got that pretty boy factor.
Idris got what?
Okay, we won't get into that.
Idris got what?
Let's move on.
What'd you say?
Let's move on.
What you say? What?
Amanda said, yes, I enjoyed the new map. We're talking about Lost Ruins of Arnak.
But you said Idris got something.
And then let's see. What? Oh, we got someone new. Mr. 3D Print Wizard, welcome to the show. He says, I've been enjoying Diogenics.
Oh, that's
okay.
a good one.
Diogenics. Thank you. Dinogenics. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me take my glasses back off. I see better.
Oh, yeah. Amanda said you got to get the cards that get you more stuff. That is true. That's true.
Reggie, we're moving on.
Yes, we're moving on, Reggie.
We're moving on,
Because you won't
Reggie.
tell me what that... See, ruggedness.
No drama games, we're moving
Ruggedness.
on.
You said ruggedness. How you got some ruggedness?
We're moving on.
What is all that?
Hey.
What? Yeah, that's right. Nah, I'm good.
Shane Bennett said, did someone compare another human to Idris Elba? And now Starla is questioning.
Yes, he is.
Matthew Rose got your shirt. He said,
what?
Mick says,
nah, I'm good. I said, nah, I'm good. I'm good.
You guys crack.
I'm good.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on.
Yes. But Lost
Ruins.
Lost Ruins, love it. All
right, the next one on our list is Parks from AEG. It's a 2 to 6 player game, and it came out in 2019.
The original version, not second edition.
Yes. Not second edition. The second edition is cool and all. But it's not going to have that great art from the company they got it from. What is it?
Parks.
Yeah.
So Parks is your ticket to a breathtaking journey through the U.S. national parks.
Yes.
If we can still do that. Brought to life with stunning artwork from 59 parks.
Yeah.
In this game, you'll step into the boots of 2 adventurous hikers exploring scenic trails across all 4 seasons. Along the way, your hikers will gather memories captured as resource tokens like towering mountains and lush forests, because what's a great trip without a few souvenirs?
That's right.
So you collect the right set of memories and you can trade them in for ultimate rewards. Love this game.
Just don't try to get the souvenirs of trying to walk up to one of the buffaloes or something like that and try to take a picture, and I hope that buffalo runs over you. Stop all that. Stop playing with them animals.
You know what happens though with people?
What?
I think when they get out and they travel to the parks or go somewhere,
they
forget. They think, okay, I'm on vacation, I'm a tourist, so that means that the animals know.
Are toys or something.
Yeah, the animals know I'm on vacation and I'm a tourist,
no.
so I'm gonna walk up to this 1,500-pound or whatever buffalo and take a picture.
And he think that animal's gonna be cool with that. Now that buffalo said, "Hold up, hold up." Even the bear said, "Hold up now." Hold up.
Yeah, just stay
you gonna
in your
walk
car.
up to me? This is my home.
Stay
What's
in your
up?
car or stay away from the wild animals. They're just there for you to enjoy their environment. Because it's not your environment.
No.
And just enjoy it.
Yeah, just enjoy it. So, yes, parks is a good one. We do love parks.
Arwen said, I might be in the minority, but I like the OG art better. Okay.
Yeah, I like the OG art, because it comes from, what's that, 59 parks?
Yeah.
59 parks, I think, did a great job making those posters for each park, and I love that so much.
Yeah, Mrs. Coaster said vacation brain. It's a
talk
thing.
It's a talk thing, yes.
Oh, so
it's a real thing. Yes.
It is.
Yes, it is.
It is. People forget these animals.
Buffalo says, nah, I'm good. Don't come up here. Don't come here.
Coralou said that buffalo has a name, too.
Yes.
Johnny.
We're going with Johnny.
We're going with Johnny the buffalo.
Johnny the buffalo?
I don't know, hey.
Yeah, Johnny don't like all that. Johnny said, hey, man, look at it. Here come another one. Johnny said, here come another one. Mess with me. Try to get a picture. I like all that.
Mimi says she loves Parks. Yes, a great
one. Parks OG is really, really cool. Now, this new one, I think they didn't change much, and they changed the art, and that's huge.
Yeah.
They changed the art. And see, there we go again. Yeah. The soul being taken out.
I agree.
The soul being taken out. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Let's see. Here we go. Coralou says Parks OG is always also on my list. I've played
second edition.
Thank you. And BGA, and it's taken a lot of getting used to.
Yeah.
This is probably where my nostalgia is making me prefer the old one.
Yeah. Oh, Parks Nightfall expansion, this Coralou again, is essential after you've played with it once. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. That's so true.
I totally agree.
The Mr. 3D Print Wizard said.
But my all-time favorite is My Father's Work. No better production value ever. See, we don't have that one.
We
haven't played that, so we gotta look at that. Thanks for throwing that out there. Let's see. Have we brought
Mr. 3D Print Wizard
White Castle yet? No, we have not.
Well, I don't. No. We have to wait. I don't know.
Yeah,
no,
we'll have to wait.
I don't think so.
We're gonna have to wait. Yeah,
that's another good one.
Yeah,
but I think we used the White Castle on the dice games.
Yes, we did. I think we used the White Castle on the dice games. But it is worker placement.
It is worker placement with dice.
With dice,
and so when we talked about our top
actual workers,
it does have workers too.
I know it
has
too,
workers.
But I think we put that on our other list. If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I think we did because you do have the workers you put out.
Yeah.
Yes, but we love White Castle. White Castle is great. We love it.
Mr. 3D Print Wizard.
Mr. Wizard says the mechanics in Parks 2.0 is different. It's got some good changes.
Okay.
That's cool. But it's that art thing. It's the art thing. It's that art.
All right, Mick, I'm leaving that one for you.
What is that? Oh yes. Yes. Thank you so much, my love.
Okay.
The 13th one is Rock Hard 1977. My game of 2024.
Yes.
My rocking game for 2024. If you want rock and roll as a theme in a board game, get this game. You open that box up. It starts, Woodstock just starts throwing out and everything just starts coming out, just everything. The 70s come out in that game.
Rock. You want to tell people about the game a little bit?
It's from Devere Games.
Yeah.
One of their best ones.
Yeah.
And it's 2 to 5 player. Came out last year. That's why it's my game of the year, 2024. Rock Hard 1977 is played over a maximum of 9 rounds, each representing a typical day of 1 month in 1977 from April to December, which is cool. You win the game by accruing the most fame. How? Increasing reputation, chopped songs, achieving production, performance, and publicity bonuses, getting record deals, and earning royalties, playing concerts, and hanging out at the hottest after-hour spot. Ready to live the life of a rock star? Let me tell you, this game is so thematic. It's a little dope. It's a little dope. So no little kids. This ain't family. This is dope.
Because some of your workers may wind up in what is it called? Recovery.
It's recovery / rehab, taking all that Candyland, and it's really is Candyland, y'all. It's Candyland.
But overall, it's a really fun worker placement game.
Yes, it is. But you got to use that Candyland. You got to use it. So yes, it's a really good game.
I think this is the first game where our meeples, our workers, end up in recovery.
Yes. / rehab. And then, some of the things that be happening to you.
Yeah, some of the events you go to.
Some of the things that happen to
your workers may not need to go to all those events.
Yeah.
They need to go to work and then, because they lose their jobs.
You go to the after-hour hangouts. Some of the cars you get and some of the situations you are put into are a little interesting. It's 1970s, y'all.
Yeah.
It's 1970s, but it's a great game.
It's a fun game.
It's a great game. It's a great game.
Welcome to the show, Blackboard Gaming.
What's up? What's up?
You're late. You missed one of your favorite games.
Yeah, you missed one of your favorite games.
We talked about Everdell.
Yeah. It says Blackboard Gaming. My father's work is excellent. Yeah, we don't have that one.
We love it.
Yeah, we don't have it. But
Ed McLean. Yes, Modern Candy.
It's a modern Candy Land. Yes, it is.
I don't know.
How I didn't realize Mick liked it that much. I have to try it now. Yes. My game of 2024.
Yes.
Go get it. Yes. I love the game. Yes.
Yeah, one more.
It says, Colu said, would you count Obsession as worker placement? You have to pick which meeples to use to activate your tile cards each turn. If you say yes, I'm putting it on my list. We haven't played Obsession.
We haven't played it.
I'm not too hyped on Obsession because of the representation that it lacks. That it lacks very heavily. Sometimes you got to put your foot down and say, it might be a cool game, but it's no representation.
But there are a lot of people who love it.
It's a lot of people that love it.
And a lot of people who love the movie Obsession. Is it a movie or series? I haven't
No,
watched
it's not
either
that.
one.
No, it's completely different.
Is that different?
No, it's different.
Okay, so all right, I'll scratch that.
You're thinking of Murders in the Building.
Probably. No. You're talking about Bridgerton? No, not Bridgerton. No. It's that other one. What's that other? Golly. It's the one about the British, the British folk who doing all that. Yeah.
May be,
I don't know.
We have not.
See, I didn't see it. That PBS series, I didn't like it. Downton Alley. What is that? Downton Abbey.
Downton Abbey.
Yes, that one. That's what you're talking about.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I don't know.
But anyway, Blackboard Gaming said I was listening, but also driving. No texting and driving. That's right, Dwayne. Stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe.
No texting and driving. All right. So the next one on our list is Suncor. The Pride of Mansa Musa from Osprey Games. It's a 1 to 4 player game. It came out in 2024.
Yes.
In Suncor, The Pride of Mansa Musa is a dynamic and interactive middleweight Euro game. Players take on the prestigious roles of scholars managing the legendary University of Suncor in the 14th century Timbuktu. In this game, you will guide your pupils through their academic journey.
Yes,
you got to enroll pupils, teach them, and graduate them while expanding the curriculum, filling the grand library, and advancing knowledge in theology, law, mathematics, and astronomy. But beware, once the university's construction is complete, the empire's shifting priorities will determine how your scholarly contributions are valued. That's interesting.
Now let me tell you, family. Now this is a heavy one. This is no joke.
Yes.
This game is a good 4 hours. It's a good put aside 4 hours.
If you're playing with 4 people.
Yes. With two.
Two is not 4 hours.
2, it was about a good 3.
I think
it took a little bit.
Yeah, but once you learn it, I think
once you learn it,
but even
you can get about 2.5 hours.
Yeah, but once you know it, if you add 4 people, it's gonna take a while.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna take a while.
And if you're learning it, it's gonna take a little bit. It's gonna take a little bit. It's a heavy game, but it's a great one.
It's a great game.
And Google Mansa Musa. Yeah, Google him.
Yes.
Google him.
Yeah.
He's for real.
Yeah.
Google him. Because I know you haven't heard about him. Google him.
I think everyone knows who Mansa Musa is.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think everybody does.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
But it's they really did a great job with the theme.
Yes.
I love the idea of, enrolling pupils. And then you got to teach them the different things and then be able to graduate your pupils.
Yes.
I love it. Well, your meeples are their pupils. But I love it, love it, love it. Worker placement. It's off the chain. I love the game.
And it's a lot going on.
Yes.
But you once you catch on to it, you got to watch everything. But it's a good game, though.
Yeah. So you want to sit down for a couple of hours and really get your mind.
And your mind hurting.
You don't want to hurt.
Your mind hurting.
You want to wrap your mind around a game.
But it's a good hurt.
That's strategic.
It's a good hurt.
Yeah. It's really good.
Yeah.
Really,
it's a good
really
hurt.
Oh,
yes, it is.
Matthew Rose said.
I don't.
For who Mansa Musa is.
Oh, Mansa Musa. Okay.
Yeah.
Mansa Musa.
You want to say it?
You want to, well, Mansa Musa was one of the richest kings in Africa.
Yeah.
and he was a black man. Well, he was African, and he did a lot of great things. And he believed in education, libraries, bringing people up into history. He believed in all that, and he put money into that. And he was one of the richest, kings around.
Before a certain person. A muskrat, I should say.
Yes, muskrat.
He was considered the richest person of all time.
Yeah.
But this man, he really cared, and he really wanted to do nothing. Now, he did some kind of dirty stuff on the side and stuff. He did a few dirty things, but he did care about, university and education. He did.
But it's a really, really fun game. I absolutely love it. So the next one.
Oh, here we go. The OGGG. Yes.
Now this is one where I really started to fall in love with worker placement, and that is Stone Age.
Stone Age.
From Hans M. Gluck. It's a 2 to 4 player game. It came out in 2008.
Yes.
Now in Stone Age, players will collect wood, break stone, and wash their gold from the river.
Yes.
They will trade freely, expand their village, and achieve new levels of civilization.
Yes.
With the balance of luck and planning, players compete for food in this prehistoric time game.
Yes.
This game is so much fun. It is all about building up your tribe and sending them out. Oh, I left one more thing. Players use up to 10 tribe members in each 3 phases. In the first phase, you're going to take turns placing tribe members in regions of the board that they think will benefit them, including hunting, the trading center, or the quarry. And 2, players activate each of their staffed areas in whatever sequence they choose. And in 3, players must have enough food available to feed their population, or they'll face losing resources or points.
Yes.
Let me tell you, the first time we were introduced to Stone Age,
yes,
I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Because again, we were still new to this hobby. This was a long time ago. And putting out the workers, I think we were at a game day in Houston. And I was getting frustrated.
It was that young lady. That young lady. That was our first time.
Kim.
Kim.
Kim. Yeah.
We were at a Taco Cabana.
Yeah, she had a game day at a
Taco Cabana.
If you know, you know. But Taco
Cabana
you
know.
Is a Mexican restaurant or
if
fast
you know,
food
you know.
In Houston, Texas. And she would have a game day there in this little area with the dining area. And we were learning to play Stone Age. Yes. I don't know if it was because there was so much going on.
I think we were just starting off. Yeah,
I couldn't concentrate.
We were just starting off in the hobby.
And, Grant was really young back then.
Yes.
So dragging him to, after you give him some food, now he wants to do something else. So trying to concentrate on him, and then we're trying to play a game. I didn't get into it, but again...
It was hard, though, for us.
It was hard.
It was hard.
But then I was like, Mick, we got to have this game.
Yes.
I liked it.
Yes.
Because even though a game may challenge me in the beginning, if I can connect with the mechanics, I can connect with the theme of it, and I can connect with the artwork and all that, which I did. Because I thought it was just a well-done game. We had to have it.
We had to have it.
And we got it.
Yeah, we got it.
And we love it.
Yes. Yes, we did. We got it, and we love it.
Worker placement 101.
Yes. A 101, even with that little shack in the middle of the board.
That's how you increase your tribe. You got to increase your tribe.
The love shack, y'all. That's what I call it. I call it the love shack.
You got to increase your tribe.
I call it the love shack.
And I have found out that you don't need all 10 workers. Sometimes having 10 workers is a liability.
Yes.
Because you got to feed.
Yeah, you never go up to the 10. I did go up to the max.
No, my max is 8.
And then I saw Starla always winning.
8.
At 8.
That is the magic number.
I scaled back and I went to 8 myself.
Yes.
Yes, I went to 8 myself. So, I had to stay out of the little shack a little bit. Yeah,
you get 10. You got a lot of work to keep them fed.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to feed your meeples too.
8 just kind of works,
Yeah, it does.
Now I know you like to go up the food track to make sure.
I do like to go up the food track to kind of keep from trying to get more of those feels.
Yeah.
So I don't have to pay all that. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. 3D Wizard. Thank you. Thank you so
order
much.
some snacks for game night.
Thank you so much. Love you now. Love you. But I try to go up because I don't want to. If you go up that track, you don't have to feed your meeples too much.
That's true.
Yeah.
But it's hard. I mean, you got to make a choice.
Do I
want to send my workers up the track?
Yeah.
Do I want to go do other stuff?
Yes.
So you got to make that choice.
Hey, the B-52s, Matthew, love them. Love them now. Come on now. I love them.
All right, so that is Stone Age.
Yeah.
All right, the next one on our list is a new one to us.
Yes.
And it is called Survival of the Fattest.
Yes.
It is Dirty Rascal Games. It's a 1-to-4 player game which came out in 2024. They weren't talking about you. They're not talking about
you. I vetoed that one. I did not want that one on the list.
He did veto this one, but again, my veto was over his veto because I get the last look at the list.
I vetoed that one.
All right, it's Survival of the Fattest. You take on the role of a woodland critter, and you use your unique tricks and abilities to forage for food. Mm-hmm. You spend your time gathering food to complete delicious recipes from the market for in-game bonuses and in-game victory points. After 3 seasons, if you fed your critter and accumulated the most victory points, you shall be declared the winner. And this game is fun.
Oh, it's a lot of fun, but I think they're talking about me.
They're not.
They talking about, even though the publisher said, no, we're not talking about, I don't know.
Well, they know that the critters have to have fat and stuff on them so they can survive through the winter.
I think we do too.
I don't think we have to have fat. I just think
we do too.
I think we just have it.
Well, I don't think we have to. I think we just have it. That is true.
I don't think we have to have it.
We just have it. But I do like the game a whole bunch.
I love sending my little critters out to get stuff, and I love playing, which I didn't think I would like him.
Really?
But I like Old Grizz.
Because you won with Old Grizz.
Old Grizz is the biggest. He's not a meeple. He's actually a mini. All the characters have minis.
But I did like my deer. My deer was cool. My deer was cool. I like my deer.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
And the meeples, if you get the, I think they said it. The meeples do come into all the sets now.
Yeah.
We had a deluxe.
You mean the minis?
The minis.
Yeah.
And the minis are so cool.
They are. Cool.
They are so cool.
They just need to be painted.
Yeah. Starla wants me to get them painted. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Yeah. Well, if you paint them and trick this game out,
I gotta find somebody to paint them. It's not
great.
that many of them.
No, it's not that many, but you need to paint them. But it's a really great game where you're going out there getting resources. You're putting your workers out, and you got to go to certain areas. Yeah. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, I do love it too. It's a really cool game.
Matthew said, I say Survival of the
Fattest.
Fattest. P-H-A-T.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the best. That's the best,
now we're going to go way back again for this
We're going to go way back.
Now, this next one on our list is Targi from Cosmos.
Yes.
It's a 2-player game.
Yes.
It came out in 2012.
Yes.
Now, victory in this game comes from skillfully playing tribal cards.
Also, Tabletop Express had mentioned that this was their favorite.
Oh, yes. Targi? Okay.
Yep.
This is good. Okay, to your skillfully playing tribal cards on your display, unlocking powerful abilities during play, and stacking up victory points for the end game. Most cards must be played or discarded as soon as they are drawn, but if you choose to hold on to one, you need a special action to play it later. Mm-hmm. Every card comes at a cost. Requiring goods that can be gathered from border spaces are good cards. So you have to strategize wisely, balance your resources, and outmaneuver your rivals.
Yes.
Because only the most cunning can claim victory.
Now the reason why I love Targi so much is the very interesting way you place your meeples.
Yes.
Because you got to place, the Targi somewhere, then one of the other ones, and they kind of cross.
Yeah.
They kind of, they cross. They intersect.
You have to have an intersect.
And you got to make sure you're right where you put your intersects at.
To get that
resource. And then you have I guess like bandit that goes around.
Yeah, it goes around.
And you got to watch where that bandit is. Yeah. Yeah. So it's a very interesting game to build your tableau. I mean, and then the main thing is not on the board, it's your tableau.
Yeah.
And I think that is so cool that it's so many different aspects that you got to watch for a little small game.
For a tiny game, it packs a big punch.
A big punch.
And I love it. It was, like I said, one of those games we were introduced to early on in our board game life here. And I love it. I love Targi.
Yes.
It is a nice little 2-player, so Mick and I can kind of go head to head.
Mrs. Costa said, Targi's so frustrating when he takes the space I want. Yes. 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 When someone takes the space, you won't.
That is not me. I am so generous with my time. I don't try to take anything from me.
Really? We gonna say that?
I would never take something from
on camera. We gonna say that? We're gonna say that.
All right. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
we are cutthroat.
We cutthroat.
If I even
blood in the water.
If I even think he wants a space, I'm gonna go there even if I don't need it.
See there.
Well, you do the same thing to me.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I admit it. Yes, I do.
Yeah, so that's another one. All right, we're almost wrapping this up.
All right.
That's a good one. So the next one on our list.
Yes.
And Grant told me I put it wrong on the list. I missed the word
The.
The Taverns of Tiefenthal.
Yes.
From De Vere.
I'm not going to say the last word, but it's the Taverns.
It's a 2 to 4 player game which came out in 2019.
Yes.
In the village of Tiefenthal lies the Tavern of the Deep Valley. There, all citizens from the area gather, but it's important to attract new, wealthy guests. Only then is there enough money to expand the tavern, which will lure nobles into the tavern as well. But which tavern expansion is best? Should you focus on money? Or rather ensure that the beer will keep flowing? Mm-hmm. In this game, the challenge is to skillfully choose the dice and develop your personal deck of cards as profitably as possible. Worker placement.
Yes.
You got dice workers. You got an open drafting section. Hi, N-N-E, Salayaki.
How you doing? Now, I don't think the Taverns is made by De Vere.
Yeah,
you might have messed that up.
Okay,
I don't think it's De Vere.
Grant, give us the publisher of Taverns, please.
Yes. It's several of them, but, you know, because I think North Star
Games. Yeah.
Okay, North Star Games. Yes. My bad. Sorry about that one.
Yes, but
there are quite a few, but those are mostly for other countries.
Yes, for other countries. I think De Vere might be for another country.
But Taverns is interesting.
CMYK.
Yeah. But I think CMYK has it now.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay. We haven't played it in a while.
I think CMYK has it.
Which is bad. We haven't played it in a while.
Yeah, we haven't played it in a while because I think it's
But I still love it.
It's so interesting as a worker placement game.
It is.
It's so interesting how you can build up, you can build onto your tavern and have more worker placement spots to do more things. I love that about that game.
Yeah, it's one of those games that, I have fond memories of.
That's at CMYK.
Yeah, CMYK. Yeah,
okay.
CMYK has
Mr. Coaster said, I take the space I need, and others may just have to live with the spaces that are left behind.
Yes. And how you doing, Mr. Coaster?
I think he's talking about Targy.
Yeah, he is.
Because Mrs. Coaster was talking about Targy.
He is.
That's how you play the
game?
game?
That's how you play the game.
That's how you play the game.
Yes.
But yeah, with Taverns, it's one of those games that I have fond memories of. I remember us playing it. I had a really good time. It's one of those games I don't think gets enough love anymore because we've gone on to so many other games.
Mm-hmm. Now, Salaki, go back up a little. He said, "Hi, family. A bit late today. We have been in Dutch, a small board game convention in
Dortmund, Germany.
Hey, what's going on?"
And
our collection is a bit bigger today. How much you get? How much did you get?
Uh-oh.
How much did you get? Yes, how much did you get? Now I gotta ask, because that happens.
Yeah.
You go to these cons, things grow.
Every con we go to.
When you go to cons, things grow. Collections grow. They do, unfortunately.
It's almost as if the games just jump into our bags.
They jump.
It's almost
I don't know how it happens.
I don't know.
They jump. They just come out of nowhere.
That's just how it happens.
They jump. Yes, they do jump. Yes.
All right, we're almost at the end.
Okay.
We got two more.
Two more, family.
Oh, this is another one that got vetoed by Mick.
I vetoed this.
And it's back because it's, again, one of my favorites.
I'm not being listened to. I veto and put other things on there, I get thrown off.
Because what happened, I think you had one of your solo games on here, and I kicked it off because I said you need to let that wait for a solo list. And that's why it got kicked off. I forget which one it was, but you had a solo game.
No, I know what it was. I know what it was.
Okay.
You're stuck on an island. I know what it was. You're stuck on an island. Huh? Oh, tell Mick, nah, I'm good. Yeah. Oh, Corlu said,
no, well, I'll wait till she's done.
Okay, yeah. But, she got all of them. Lord,
she's doing a top 20.
Oh, okay. We'll let you do your thing over there.
Mr. 3D Print Wizard said, this stream is just making me itch for another game of my father's work. I still have 3 campaigns left.
Well, get to it.
Okay.
Get to it.
I'll read them all off whenever she's done listing them.
She got all of them. Lord help.
So now, the next one on our list, which deserves to be here.
No, I don't think so.
It does.
Vetoed.
Terracotta Army from Board and Dice.
Yeah.
1 to 4 players. It came out in 2022. In Terracotta Army, you represent talented craftsmen and artists laboring to build the wondrous assembly of statues. During the game, you collect resources, upgrade your workers, and seek favor with the Emperor's advisors. Your goal is to play a crucial role in the process of creating the Terracotta Army, and your success is measured in victory points. During the game, you and your fellow players build the army together, but after the 5th round, the game is over, and only one of you with the most points will be the winner. I love this game. I love the theme of it, the Terracotta Army. I love the minis. In it. I mean, they really went all out. You even got a mini with the horse, that you can put out. I love it. It's a great worker placement game. Again, when it came out, it was hot. Everybody was talking Terracotta Army, Terracotta Army. We got it. We played it. We loved it. And now nobody talks about it.
Because Board and Dice has made other great worker placement games. And this one's okay.
It is not okay.
But
great.
My favorite in Board and Dice is with that Tantrum.
Tillatum.
I'm a big fan of Tillatum.
I'm not a big fan of Tillatum.
I'm a big fan of that one. That's a really good worker placement game. And Barcelona, which you haven't played yet, but I do like Barcelona too. They make some great kind of almost heavy board games with worker placement. So yes, we haven't played Minos yet because Minos, we got to play that one. And also Nucleum. They said Nucleum is really good, and I'm gonna play that one. But top. What is that? Did I say right? What is that? Help me. Tillatum.
Yeah.
Tillatum is my favorite, and Terracotta Army after that. Yes.
Well, I like Terracotta Army. I love the minis. I love the way it looks on the board when you play it. Tillatum wasn't my favorite, and I wonder why.
Why? If I win games. Several games of a game, you don't like it?
No, I think, what? I had a bad experience with Tillatum because we played it at BGG.
Yes.
And it was in the hot games room.
Yes.
And it was me and you and I think Brian.
And also
Fratessa.
She was cold.
She almost beat me.
She almost beat me.
And
it
they
was cold.
were battling.
Woo!
And
Fratessa would not stop.
And at the time, I wasn't feeling good. I ended up getting sick that trip.
Yeah, you did.
I wasn't feeling my best. So I think that really, kind of altered my opinion.
Because you haven't played it again.
I haven't played it again.
I played it several times. That's why I really do like it.
I was so upset because I wasn't feeling good, and I kind of felt just left out because you and Fratessa, y'all were going at it.
We were going at it.
Me and Brian were like, all right.
We were going at it. It was a fight. I still remember that game. That's one of those experiences, y'all. That's one of those experiences. That was a fight. Yes.
But I think it's a good game. I'm not going to put it down because of the way I felt, but I just think that Terracotta Army that I liked a lot more should be on the list. And that's
now let me ask you, one of the Board and Dice other games, Windmill Valley.
Yes, Windmill Valley, but I think I have another spot for that.
Okay, all right, but that is worker placement too.
Put it on there because we have so many games.
Yeah,
there's no reason for us to be repeating games on different mechanics.
That's true. That's true.
But Windmill Valley is going to go on another list.
Yeah, but that is a good one though. It says Matthew Rose says Starlet. If every time you play it, Mick calls it a different game. I understand. Yes, sometimes I do. Sometimes.
Oh my goodness! All right.
So Indonese Salayeki said what they got.
They got
My Goods expansion, Hansa Teutonica Big Boss,
yes,
and wood tokens for Can't Stop.
Can't Stop.
They said our intention was no spending money.
That don't happen. That don't happen at a con.
Well, I'm gonna say you pick some good ones.
Yes. Oh my Goods expansion. Yes.
You pick some great ones. So you're gonna love
Hansa Teutonica,
yes,
the only ugly game Starla loves.
Love that game.
The only ugly game.
I can't complain about any of them, and I love Can't Stop as well.
Yeah, Can't Stop. So, we like that one. We like that one a lot too.
Yeah, I know you don't want to spend any money, but sometimes,
what you? Oh, really? So it's okay to spend money?
I'm talking to them.
Wait, no. But you just said that. I'm gonna roll back the tape. We're gonna roll back the tape.
That is not a green light for you.
As a roll like the, you're gonna roll back the tape.
That's not a green light.
She said, it just happens. And see, when I go to a con and some money, I buy some stuff, and she get mad at me, family. I'm gonna say, roll back the tape.
Well, it's not even the stuff you buy that ends up expanding the collection. It's the stuff that they give us, which expands the collection.
Yes.
So then you'll go buy 2 or 3, and then they give us 10.
Yes. Roll back the tape. Roll back the tape. It's okay.
This collection.
It's okay. That's what she said, family. It's okay.
It's just growing.
It's okay. It's
right,
okay.
Let's move on.
All right.
Let's
move on. We'll move on.
Let's wrap this list up.
The
last game on the list.
Yes. Yes. What is it?
Wondrous Creatures.
Yes.
From Bad Comet.
Wondrous Creatures.
Yes.
Wondrous Creatures.
Yes.
I had that ER, didn't I? Wondrous Creatures from Bad Comet. It's a 1 to 4 player game.
Yes.
This is one of Mick's choices. I let him have one.
I got one, y'all. I got one on the list.
I had something else, but I let him have this one because I actually like the game and I love Bad Comet.
Yeah, Bad Comet's doing their thing, y'all.
It came out in 2024.
Yeah.
Now, in Wondrous Creatures, a worker placement mechanic proves to be an intriguing hex puzzle experience.
Yes.
You deploy workers, interact with surrounding icons to bring in resources or cards, and to activate special effects.
Yes.
You collect and combine various different creature cards. Every creature holds its own distinctive ability and provides a deep strategic tableau building experience. As you progress through the game, your workers evolve and different strengths and abilities are unlocked. Interesting game.
Yes.
I like the way it looks. I love the little workers because they're all wooden. Bad Comet does not skimp on their components.
No, they do not. No, they do not. And we love all their games so far.
Yes.
You know, we love them all. It's because I think almost all of them are worker placement.
Yeah, worker placement, and they use
because
wood
life on the Amazonia is a good one too.
Yeah.
And that could interchange with Wondrous Creatures.
Yeah, it could.
It could.
Yeah. But those are our top 20.
Yes.
And I mean, it's great.
Let's see. Mick thinks this is filmed at a movie theater. Roll back the tape, Brant. Yes, he will. He will roll it back. When it gets, when it's on YouTube, I'll play it back. I'm like, go to this right here. There it is.
NNE Salayeki said, the only ugly. Yes. Hanzo Teutonica, it's one of those games that the board is just kind of bland. I mean, it's got a lot of stuff on it, but it's not colorful. To me, it's not an interesting board.
Yes.
But the gameplay is so solid.
It's medieval.
It's medieval. Absolutely love it. It is that game that takes away luck.
There's no luck.
If you like a no luck game, and when I say luck, you're not rolling dice.
Nope.
You're not choosing cards.
Nope.
You don't have to do any of that.
Nope.
You just got to use your mind against your opponents.
Yes.
And figure out the best way to get a win.
Woo! Hanzo Teutonica don't play, y'all. It don't play.
Love the game.
It don't play.
Love it.
It does not play.
Coralou say, I have yet to play Windmill Valley. You need to play it.
You need to play it. It's a good one.
It's a really good game.
Yeah. It's not as heavy as their other games. Yeah. It's not as heavy. So you're really like, it's a medium weight on their kind of medium weight. So you'll like it.
Blaine said, I forgot to add Caverna, Belfort, Santa's Workshop, Fromage, and Targi to my top worker placement.
Yeah, we don't have Fromage. Okay. We haven't played Fromage. Yeah, we haven't played Fromage. Yeah. So now
Santa's Workshop's missing because you guys don't.
We're not doing the Christmas games.
It's that Christmas thing. You get that Christmas in your mind and you forget it.
Yeah, but we love Santa's Workshop.
Yeah, we love Santa's Workshop. Second edition.
Yeah, love
Second edition. We love it.
And then Coralou had a top 20.
Okay, you gonna do it?
Yeah. So number 20 was, and I'll just go up from 20 to 1.
Yeah.
Whistle Mountain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stone Age.
Yes.
OG Parks.
Okay.
With the Nightfall expansion. Then Cupcake Empire.
Oh, I haven't played that one.
Nehemiah.
Haven't played that one.
Architects of the West Kingdom.
Yes.
Dinosaur Island.
Yes.
Tiny Epic Dinosaurs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Agueda City of Umbrellas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Viticulture Essential Edition.
Yeah.
Harvest.
Yeah.
Flower.
Yeah.
Cities.
Yeah.
Quetzal. Creature Comforts. Istanbul, Everdell with Farshore, and then Honeybuzz, Lost Ruins of Arnak, and Fromage.
Now I did put on here, which got vetoed myself, was Istanbul. It got vetoed. Then it started.
Okay, now wait. Let me go
back. Then Istanbul get vetoed.
I think I'm saving Istanbul for something else.
Yeah, she's saving it for something else.
Because Istanbul is one of my all-time favorite games.
You picked it out.
I picked that game out years ago. Love, but if I'm not mistaken, I some of the games I didn't put on there because we want to save it for something else. But yeah, Istanbul's a great one.
And then there was another one on Corallou's list that I liked too that got vetoed.
Which one?
I don't know. Go to a list again.
It's a long one.
It's let's see.
I think was it Dinosaur Island? No.
No. Let's see. The cities is not really worker placement.
The Phil Walker Harding.
Yeah. Phil Walker Harding.
That one. Okay.
Let's see.
All right. Well.
Let's see. Keyflower.
Right.
Keyflower.
It was on the.
Keyflower.
It was in the original.
That is worker placement.
It was on the original list that we had to narrow down to 20.
And
it just didn't make it.
Why didn't
it? Just
some of those shouldn't have made it.
I love the list that we have.
You love the list. Keyflower should be on that list.
I love the list that we have because we worked together on
No, we
this
didn't.
list.
We didn't work on that list together. No, we didn't. I got vetoed. I didn't get a chance to re-veto. So Keyflower should be on the list, y'all. It should be Keyflower. Should be 21.
We could have been here all day.
Yeah, we could.
We could have at least done 30 for sure.
And you like Keyflower.
I like Keyflower, but it just every game can't make it.
I know.
Every game can't make it.
Some of yours, all yours made it on there. I just got one on there.
There were two.
It was two?
Yeah, I think
there
was.
No, it's one.
I don't remember the two, but
I just got one on there.
All right, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed our list of 20.
Yes.
We tried to cover as many comments as we could.
Did. Yes, we might miss some,
If
though.
we missed your comment, we are sorry, but we just appreciate you guys talking to each other and coming out every Sunday and just having fun with us because we have so much fun with you.
Yes, we do. It's a fun time. It is a fun time. We always talk about it. We love it. You know, this is one of our brightest times of the week.
Yes, we love Sunday morning with you guys.
Yes.
We hope everybody has a good week next week.
Yes.
Oh, we have a good week next week. Did they say something about snow again?
Well, they said snow might touch us a little bit, but it's not really.
It's gonna
be a lot of rain though.
I can take the rain, but
we're gonna take a lot of rain though.
Snow needs to go back until wintertime. Oh, we got a dad joke from Blaine.
Grant, you're losing out, Grant. You're losing out.
I just posted it. All right, he said, according to a recent survey, 9 out of 10 people who are afraid of hurdles never get over it.
Yes.
Afraid of hurdles.
Yeah.
We just watched the
Olympics. Not the Olympics. It's the World Championships.
Yeah,
indoor championships.
Last night we were watching on YouTube some of the different races because we love track and field.
We love track and field.
We love seeing people compete, and we saw hurdles and they're jumping over the hurdles, knocking things down. But that was a good joke. Thank you, Blaine, for sharing.
The world record holder for the hurdles right now. He did win again.
He won.
He's from USA. Yeah, he's from USA. Yeah. Yes. But yes, that was cool. Now Starla.
Yes.
Oh, what we got? So when will we get mixed lists? Probably never.
This is mixed list.
That's kind of my list. But,
this is our list.
But add Keyflower on there, please. Add Keyflower.
This is mixed list. This is our list.
Yes, add Keyflower on there.
Thank you guys so much.
And Dinosaur Island can be added on there too. Dinosaur Island, not Dinosaur World. Dinosaur Island. Yes, do that one. Put that on there. Now, family, what about our merch, Starla?
Well, if you're looking for a shirt for OFPG, go to the BGG online store. That is the only one we have out right now. But please, buy some merch. We'd appreciate it.
Yeah, and more is coming to BGG. More is coming.
Yeah.
So stay on the lookout for that, and we'll let you know too. Now, Starla, where can they find OFPG out here? And also subscribe, y'all. Keep subscribing. Get other people to subscribe too. Yes.
Well, if you're looking for Our Family Plays Games, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, Threads, TikTok, on our website, and right here on YouTube.
Right here.
And if you're in Omaha, Nebraska,
that is local family.
You can find us on Cox Channel 22.
Yes.
Thursdays at 11:30 a.m.
Yes, family. Thank you so much for coming out. We love y'all. Y'all know it.
Yes, we
do. I got one more.
We got. All right, here we go.
More sounds.
Yes, that was the stopping.
Okay.
That was the stopping.
Not my fault, y'all. I didn't know that was.
That was the stopping.
Maddie Rose said.
Oh, I don't know if I told you this. But what did Bert say when Ernie asked if he wanted some more ice cream? Sure, Bert.
Sure, Bert. Love it. I like ending the show with the laugh.
That is a laugh. That is a laugh.
All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much for coming out.
All right. We love y'all. Have a good one.
Bye.
Love you.